From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, we are still tracking the ongoing flooding across Oklahoma City. We still have flooding ongoing on the west sides of the metro down to the south. We've had a damaging wind event with winds in excess of 80 miles per hour, numerous power outages. It's just tough travel in some areas. Even though the rain has let up, the standing water has not completely receded, and our storm trackers are out this morning. And that's not the shots. Let's go to Sky News 9. Jim Gardner has been up. Jim, you have seen a lot of water across the metro, especially down to the south near Shields and then back over Southwest 29th. Where exactly are you right now? More stalled vehicles.
That's right, Lacey. Right now we're Northwest 23rd and I-235 as 23rd goes right underneath I-235 there. It was really flooded. We have stalled cars now. The Oklahoma City Fire Department and police, we pull back, take a wide shot, have 23rd Street completely shut down to the east and west. You cannot travel that because that water is very deep under that bridge. Even though it's receded some, it's still very deep, so they've completely shut down 23rd here at 235. So you want to avoid this area. If you've got to travel this road, find an alternate route. We'll keep you updated. Jim Gardner live from Bob Mills, Sky News 9. Back to you. Okay, great update there. Thanks so much, Jim. One of multiple problem spots. Storm Jones, storm anchored the 4 o'clock newscast, quickly hit the roadways and has been bringing us scenes just like this. This is Shields. Where exactly are you, Storm, and how many vehicles are having problems just right there in that spot?
Yeah, hey, Lacey, we're on Shields at Southeast 50th. There were half a dozen stalled cars out here, and Oklahoma City fire crews tell me they rescued 9 people from these vehicles in total. I talked to one family. We're heading to drop the kids off at summer school, 2 second graders. They said they were thankful the Oklahoma City Fire Department was out here to help them. But you can't make this up, Lacey, as there's this graveyard of cars here. Oklahoma City police blocking it off at either end, and now we have tow trucks getting folks out. There's still people trying to get through this water down here on Shields Boulevard, but the cleanup has begun. We now have 2 cars that have been pulled out. We'll be down here watching it in southeast Oklahoma City. Lacey?
Okay, great update there, Storm. So the rain has ended, but this is still the issue. And Tom Pastrano seeing similar scenes as well. Tom, you have been all over through the Norman area, kind of back up to the north. Where are you now? There's still rushing water over the roadways.
Yeah, I'm on 15th Street, just west of Hiawassee. And right here we have some water going over the road. It's not that deep, but it is flowing pretty swiftly right now. You know, it only takes a few inches to kind of move a vehicle. So there's quite a few people that will stop. Some of them just stop, maybe say a prayer, and then they head into it. Not a good idea. Back to you.
We see that time and time again, don't we? The people come up to this and they're like, oh, can I? Maybe. Can I not? Just turn around and go a block over and you're fine. Avoid scenes like this that will be gone in about the next hour and a half. Thank you, Tom. Jeremy Carter, along with Brandon Pennell, have been down in South Central Oklahoma, starting in Dibble, back to Maysville, Pauls Valley, similar scenes, down power lines and down tree limbs. Jeremy, tell us where you are and what you've seen around town.
Yeah, Lacey, so I'm in Maysville. You can see here that just really trees down, limbs in the yards. It's really just a mess, and the town of Maysville is totally without electricity. So Maysville is totally in the dark here at this hour. Back to you.
Okay, due to winds 75 to 85 miles per hour. So it's been a wild weather day across Oklahoma. Let me show you the rain that has come down starting at about 4 o'clock this morning out near Clinton, quickly producing 3, 4, 5 inches down through the South Metro, now all the way down to Ada. And then, of course, we've had the torrential rain here in Oklahoma City as well. Winds 75, 85 miles per hour with that cluster of storms that press down to the southeast. And okay, I'm told Jim Gardner's got another update for us. Let's head it back out to Jim. Jim, is that the same area? Give us an update.
Well, it is on 23rd Street, Lacey, but this is a serious situation right here. Not anybody in danger, but it is completely shut down the north and southbound lanes of I-35 here at 23rd Street. It is completely shut down. The interstate is at a standstill here to the north and south due to the flooding here at 23rd Street. So again, there was one car in there. That's all I could see right now. It looks like there may have been a wreck on the other side of the bridge where you see that Oklahoma City police car right there as I fly around here. But I just, this is very important for people to know that I-35 northbound and southbound at 23rd Street is completely shut down. we'll keep you updated. Jim Garpoint live from Bob Mills, Sky News 9. Back to you.
Okay, Jim Gardner, you said northbound and southbound, correct? Like I-35 completely closed.
Northbound and southbound is completely shut down. Southbound is going to be to the left side of your screen.
Okay.
Northbound is going to be to the right of your screen, and that's 23rd Bridge right there. And you can see the Oklahoma City Police already has it blocked off. I don't know if that may have been the person that was in that car. That's the only one I saw right now, but that water is very deep under there. Now, like we've always said, it is receding, but man, to shut down I-35 to the north and southbound this time of day, traffic is just backed up for miles. Jim Garpoint live from Bob Mills, Sky News 9. Back to you.
Wow, that is unbelievable. Not sure how much water is under there, but a few feet. That's definitely a low-lying area. Everyone knows that area very well as you come down under that, and it's almost like a pond under there. So Jim will stay up. I know we'll keep this kind of on the side of the screen and bring you updates, but if you know folks trying to travel through Oklahoma City and take an I-35, closed in both directions, and that does not happen very often. Now, the rain has ended, so this will start to recede, but in the meantime, this is a major problem for folks that are trying to travel here on a Tuesday morning. We still have power outages ongoing as well. We still have about 5,000 customers without power. We're talking Canadian County down to Garvin County. Wow, look at Jim's shot as he pans up where you can see the traffic there flowing towards trying to get off, and then also coming up from the southbound lanes. It is wild. He said backed up for miles and miles. So it's going to be a wild start here for a lot of folks sitting in that traffic until that water can recede or they can get folks off of the interstate. Let's take it to Links 4. Let me show you the graphics of what we've got going on here. And we've had the big thunderstorms that flared up. They started to the west. Those made their way into central Oklahoma, down to the south. And man, the water has stacked up across the state along with the wind and the hail. Severe threats still pressing to the southeast, and flash flood warnings are still in effect. Zooming in, this is Hydro, Bridgeport, Hinton. 4 to 5 to nearly 6 inches of rain has fallen there. South Metro down to Norman, Blanchard, Purcell, 2 to 3 to 4 inches of rain. And in the Norman area, the OU campus picking up 1 to 2 inches of rain. And is this our heart out, Shiloh? And then we've got in the Oklahoma City area, check out these totals along Southwest 29th from County Line to Council all the way back over to downtown. We've had numerous issues along Southwest 29th, along Shields, and now along I-35 of 2 to 3 inches of rain. The rain is winding down. It's pressing to the east. We've got heavy rain from McLeod to Dale to Shawnee to Tecumseh, just sprinkles along the Choctaw area. The flash flood warning, though, still continues because of the tremendous amount of rain that fell in a short period of time. Storms still intense, still severe down south of Ada. That could still have winds 65 to 70 with it, and the rain has ended here in central Oklahoma. 70 degrees. It's a warm, muggy day. Temperatures in the 60s, mid 70s, and those winds are out of the east at about 10 to 15. We'll be back into the 80s later this afternoon. Just want to show you future next gen because we're not done with rain. We told you we'd have these nightly storm chances. We're going to be dry for the rest of the day, but tonight and tomorrow morning, here's 2 o'clock, additional storms making their way into central and western Oklahoma. These storms once again could pose a flooding risk, a wind and a hail risk. So this evening, the chance of rains in our panhandle. Tonight and tomorrow morning, 80% chance of additional rain in the areas that are just waterlogged. Low to a moderate threat for severe weather with quarter to maybe some golf ball size hail like we've seen today. And once again, we will have the chance for damaging winds. Tomorrow afternoon into the low 80s, and then we'll have storm chances again into your Wednesday night and Thursday into Friday. Then we dry it out. Summer-like heat returns, and we need a drying period because we are waterlogged. We'll have the very latest checking with our trackers and Jim Gardner right after this. Stay with us.